promoted to steal a gigantic gem?
Let me explain for the slow ponies here.
Here we go. Round 3. Oh boy.
We'll have gems coming out of our ears in these caves. We've got so many gems that, as you so helpfully pointed out, we make our furniture from gems. So what if your little gem is huge? We've got other huge gems lying around. You can have your stupid gem. A gem that large couldn't even be carved properly anyway.
This is it, Twilight. All you have to do is prove a motive, and you've got this in the bag. Can't let up now!
In case the pony...
Okay. Press for info everything, of course.
You expect me to believe that? Why, you don't even have any gems in your ears at all!
Twilight? Really? Really?
Ponies do not understand figures of speech. You did not know they were that dense.
Never mind.
You've got so...
Just a minute. Ha! You expect me to believe that your greed can be satisfied?
The pony makes us repeat ourselves. We have furniture, carved, out of gems. The pony will give us a little credit, for goodness sake. So what if you're...
Just a minute. Other huge gems, huh? Where are these huge gems?
Oh, obviously we don't have them lying around. Have a little sense, pony. If we left our huge gems just sitting around in our caves, then a greedy little dog could... Ah, never mind. That's not the important part.
Could what? It seemed like he was about to say something, but then he stopped. Curious.
The point, pony, is this. There's no reason why we'd want it more than any other gem. You have no attachment to it. You've never even seen it before.
Just a minute. No attachment to it. Nothing at all? Not even to an enormous gem?
No! The pony will not make us repeat ourselves again!
Why does this bother me? And what was he about to say before he stopped himself? I can't help but feel like that's of vital importance. Maybe I should ask him again.
A gem that large?
Just a minute. How do you know that? I bet that the brightest minds in Canterlot could easily invent a way to do so.
Are we coming here anytime soon?
No.
Then quit wasting my time!
Rude much? Although, come to think of it, wouldn't larger gems be easier to cut? More to work with?
The pony is testing my patience.
You are trying my patience.
Whatever it is you do to you.
Oddly defensive there, Mr. Dog. This is it, Twilight.
We've got so... A gem...
Okay. Okay, where do I present? Where I know what to present. I present the the empty room, but I don't know where to present it. Right here, I think. Oh no, ask again.
Just a minute. Other huge gem.
No, not that.
Of course you had a motive. This proves it.
That proves nothing, pony.
Yeah. Right. Come on, Twilight. Look before you leap.
The main problem I always have with these games is that I need to find a way to connect evidence with something it's vaguely connected to, because I can't just say what I want to say. That's the only problem I have with these games. Okay. Play this here? Yeah, no.
enough out of you, Pony. It's obvious that you have no idea what you're talking about.
But...
No buts, Pony! My patience has run out! Need I remind you that you are not here to investigate gems?
This is preposterous! What of the fact that she's eliminated the possibility of both Spiky Wacky and dear Scootaloo as culprits? Whom else does that leave?
Who cares? She hasn't established who is the culprit, and that's what's important. And I think the pony has been given quite long enough to do that by now.
But...
Get back to your cat, or get out! You've wasted enough of our time, Pony!
Now what? I was so close! But is this as far as I can take this? No! I've come this far, I can see it through to the end. I just need to think things over. There's something I've missed. I just know it.
In case the pony had it, we've got... a gem!
This is it, Twilight.
Okay. Alright. Let's think. I have nothing for... She signs the mayor. Great.
We've got... a gem!
Alright. I just need to figure out which evidence I can use to say, greedy little dog, was that the dog that lived in this empty room? Okay.
So...
Just a minute. Other... Could... Wait a second.
Yeah, there we go.
Mr. Dog, I'm not sure I buy the idea that you had no attachment to the True Blue. You already alluded to the fact that big gems like this are kept out of sight, presumably in a safe, naturally. Yet, we saw clear as day that you have a safe that is as empty as can be, a safe that could instead be used to house a gem like that. There's only one possible reason for that.
And that would be?
I don't yet know how this ties into Rarity having the True Blue yet, but... the only explanation for why the safe is empty is...
I want to do the jokes, but I know I will take damage for it.
You were stolen from, weren't you?
What? What gave you that idea, Pony? That's not why it's empty at all.
Now what? Alright, then why was it empty?
It's... new, of course.
New?
Yes, brand new, never been used. We had a gem that we were going to put in it, but we haven't yet.
Is that actually plausible? Could it be brand new? I'm afraid that's not possible, dogs. That safe can't be new.
Ha! The pony is bluffing. Show some proof.
I know I'm on the right track, There's a certain piece of evidence that shouldn't exist if the safe were truly brand new. All I need to do is present it.
Yep.
Fine, I will. The safe can't be new because of this.
Because of Scootaloo's trick. I'm not that dumb, people.
How's this?
Key? Perhaps the pony is unaware that safes with keyholes do tend to come with keys.
Oh, it's not the key that I'm interested in. It's where I found it. And perhaps even more importantly, the state I found it in. I know that this key wasn't found inside the caverns. I found this far outside the caverns near a bush, clearly discarded and lost. And I might add, right next to where Rarity found the true blue.
Oh yeah, here comes the music.
Also, this key is identical in every way to that red key you showed me that opened your empty safe, meaning that it would open that safe as well. And furthermore, this key shows signs both of having been abandoned and of typical wear and tear, making it rather unlikely that it's remotely new. Thus, this key we found must be the original key to the safe. Meanwhile, the red key you showed me earlier was just a spare you made after the original one was stolen by the thief. If the safe was truly brand new, there would be no need for a spare key. Even you dogs can't have lost something so important that quickly.
One down, 3 to go.
But the pony doesn't have any evidence of this story at all. What evidence does the pony have that this thief even exists?
How's this? This, naturally. Not just any room, an empty room. And might I add, the only empty room that I saw. Furthermore, evidence shows that a dog used to live there, and only quite recently ceased living there. Certainly the treatment one would give to a thief, right?
Alright, that one was pretty easy. Let me guess, the last two are going to be really tough.
I think I'm finally beginning to see what's happened here. First, the thief stole this blue key, opened up that safe, and took the true blue. You pursued and caught him, but were unable to recover the true blue, because Rarity had already found its hiding place. When you learned that this was because Rarity had taken possession of it, you started planning how you would get it back. And that all came to a head last night when you staged your heist of that gem. However, your perfect plan had a wrench thrown into it when Scootaloo, unaware of what was happening inside the boutique, crashed through the window and made Rarity come downstairs to see what was the matter. You hastily fled, but tripped over the stool, dropping the lockpick you had used to gain entry. Am I getting warm, dogs?
That is... No, you're not.
Yes, I am! What now?
Maybe we did have a gem stolen from us. The pony has proven nothing.
Huh? Yes, I have! How haven't I?
It's simple, pony. The pony, for all her silly stories, has proven no link between the evidence and what she talks about. Your pussy pony had one gem, and a gem might have been stolen from us. So what? Besides, we got the stolen gem back. We just haven't put it back in the safe yet. So what if your little pony found a stupid gem near where our key was found? That proves nothing! Perhaps the pony should become a storyteller instead of an investigator.
I'm so close! Keep laughing, dog. You know what they say about she who laughs last.
Except, that's not a she.
The pony?
Just a minute. Good. What? You can't wave away everything I've said before this moment just like that.
I can, and I am, pony. Because the fact remains that you have proven nothing. Your pussy...
Just a minute. So...
I protest, you mangy mutt! Are you really and truly saying that what I have told Twilight Sparkle of good faith was a lie?
No, Miss Rarity. Only that what your friend here has said does not hold water, or so to speak.
Well, I feel like Rarity should have been the investigator here. Like, she could make the dog sweat just by talking, and I have to present loads of evidence and connect it just to make them start sweating. She could literally just say, "I will whine if you don't confess." Pretty sure.
Besides,
Just a minute. You can't.
You got it back, all right? From my house!
please stop yelling, Miss Rarity.
I will not! The way in which you're treating Twilight, it's simply shameful! I can't stand for it!
Rarity? I feel...
Frankly, I don't know who taught you dogs manners, but as a whole, you are all disgraceful! I have half a mind to haul you down to an etiquette class by your ears!
Rarity.
But I suppose I shan't be able to expect any more from mongrels who live in caves!
Rarity!
Oh, yes, Twilight?
I, don't think this is being entirely productive. And you, dog, you haven't proven that you got your gem back.
We do not have to prove anything to you, pony. So what of your little
Just a minute. But it...
I am not your little pony! I am a lady, and I would appreciate it if you don't have the common courtesy to address me accordingly!
My apologies, Miss Rarity.
That's at least somewhat better. But oh, these kids are still so dank and dreary. I wish I could come in here sometime and, you know, spruce things up a bit. Make it livable. I'm sure you could do so much with, certain things.
Rarity, I don't think you're helping.
Really, Twilight, you ought to let a girl have a space when she's like that. It's not nice to get between a lady and her complaints.
Trust me, I know.
Dog, you can't seriously be saying that the key placement was just a coincidence.
Ha! I can, and I am, pony.
Ugh, I can't get anywhere without evidence. I don't think... I knew it wasn't a coincidence. I just have to prove it.
Perhaps the pony should become a storyteller.
Just a minute. Well, I suppose I do certainly like stories. And I do live in a library after all. And it could be kind of fun narrating my favorite books to young fillies and colts. Oh, but that'd need to be after this, though. I'm in the middle of something here.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, right.
The pony is rather absent-minded.
I'm so close.
Alright. Let's see.
So
Let's see now. I believe it would be... Okay. I have to show this or this, I believe. Let's try this. Nope.
Ha! This proves a definitive link between your stolen gem and the true blue.
go home, pony.
Ah! Not even a side remark about how bad I am? That's cold. I'm getting so close. I can't let up now. Think, Twilight, think. Did they really get their gem back? Can I prove they didn't?
So what if...
No, not that either. Huh? Okay, then, let's see.
Wait a second.
Aha!
Dog, didn't Didn't your mother tell you that honesty is the best policy?
What is the pony on about now?
I'm talking shit about your mother, dog!
I'm saying that you, Mr. Dog, are lying. You didn't get your gem back, and the location of the key wasn't a coincidence. When we got to the site at which Rarity found the true blue, there were two key things that we noticed, besides the enormous hole that was there.
Two key things.
I told you to fill that back in! Oops.
Here's what I think really happened, dogs. As I said before, you used to be in possession of the true blue, but it was stolen from you. The thief buried the gem as he was running away and then etched an X into a nearby rock to remind himself where it was. You caught up with him and forced him to show you where he buried it, but by that time, Rarity had already found it and walked away with it. You frantically dug anyways in the hopes that it was still there, as evidenced from the rather visible claw marks in the dirt. But to no avail. You went after it, found that Rarity was the one who had taken it, and then began to plot how to get it back, didn't you?
This is preposterous!
No, no, I'm not even gonna bother.
I don't see what's so preposterous about it.
We are dogs, not mice! Dogs! If we wanted our gem back, we would have just taken it back by force! Why would we stage a secret heist like the one you're accusing us of?
Oh, I think there's a pretty good reason for that, actually.
No! No, there isn't! No reason at all!
One particular thing made it so you were never going to try to take it back by force.
What? Was it Opal? Was it Opalescence? Nope, okay.
That would be this, of course.
What's that? Your resignation letter?
No! Of course not! I wouldn't write it on something like that, at least. Anyway, there was a very good reason why you didn't take the direct approach. One,
There we go.
How you act around Rarity. Even now, she still has you petrified, terrified, mortified. There is no way you were going to just take the gem back, because that meant you would have had to face her.
Her? That's stupid!
Are you calling me stupid, you mangy car?
No! No, Miss Rarity, please have mercy!
I love this.
Oops.
Seems like my theory is pretty darn plausible, don't you think?
Well...
that is,
Admit it, dogs! You stole the true blue.
We...
Well?
Alright, we surrender! Yes, we stole your stupid gem! Yes, it was stolen from us! Yes, we were too scared to just take it back from the white pony!
Why didn't you just talk to Rarity about it?
Talk to her? We are those dogs that steal gems! That chance convincing some pony that we were stolen from? What else were we supposed to do?
So, where is the true blue?
Follow me, I'll take you to it.
Wait,
Mom,
where
I was
were
so
they?
worried.
I assume they were upstairs, actually,
Take your
probably.
cat, please! We didn't catnap it. It was attached to the jewel and wouldn't leave it alone! And your stupid gem, too! Just take it, then get out! You've caused enough trouble already, ponies!
No, actually, I shan't be taking it.
What? What does the boy want now?
Miss Rarity doesn't want anything.
Huh?
Well, my darlings, we've already established that this gorgeous hunk of a gemstone originally belonged to you dogs. Hence, it would be awfully unbecoming of me to pilfer it from you a second time. Why, I shall simply have to find another. There's quite nothing else for me to do, my dears. You may keep this one. It is yours, after all.
Huh? Rarity, what are you saying? They broke into your boutique. They ransacked the whole ground floor. They stole what you had found fair and square.
Twilight, I'm shocked. It is rather unbecoming of a lady to play such a silly game as finders retainers, or however its banal title goes. As for my boutique, I'd rather say it needed a good remodeling anyway, which I now have had ample opportunity to undertake.
You're... Never mind.
Thank you, Miss Rarity.
Well, Twilight, job well done. Shall we get going back to Ponyville?
Yes. Let's go.
Well, that was easy.
Well, you all, I must say that this makes for quite the interesting story. Who would have guessed that the Diamond Dogs would have been the culprit?
Yes. Who would have guessed that a group known in the past to be gem thieves would have stolen a large gem?
Scootaloo, please step forward for a moment.
Huh? Okay.
Scootaloo, you came under immediate suspicion for this crime. However, it's now clear that you were simply a pony in the wrong place at the wrong time. For the crime of stealing Rarity's true blue gem, I hereby use the power vested in me as mayor to declare you not guilty.
Can you legally do that? Can the mayor of a town legally declare someone not guilty of a crime that should be taken to court? You know what? I don't care.
All right, that matter having been settled, Twilight, there's still the matter of your status.
My... status?
Of course. We did say that your status as an investigator was temporary.
We? You mean you?
Oh, let's not get caught up in details, Twilight. Anyway, the point is, as much doubt as I might have had in your abilities, you have proven yourself to be a capable investigator, what with your smashing good job with this crime.
Smashing!
As such, Twilight, as of this moment, I hereby declare you an official permanent Ponyville investigator.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor, Mayor.
All right. Well, I'm a very busy pony, so I'd best be going. All the best to you, Twilight, and I'm glad we could get this matter resolved, Rarity.
Very busy. More birthdays to organize, perhaps.
Yep. She still has to organize the third and final one. Yeah, I'm sorry. Nah, it's a fictional character. What do I care?
Well, all's well that ends well, my dear. I, for one, would be glad to get back to some good old normalcy.
Well, okay, her voice is really quiet now.
Yeah, and I can't wait to finally get back to crusading. Come on, girls, let's go.
Just one moment. Dearest Scootaloo,
Yes?
that puts the matter of True Blue behind us, but there is still the matter of my window. Come here, Scootaloo.
I'd kind of rather stay here if it's all right with...
Scootaloo? Here, now. Scootaloo, you You broke the window to my boutique through reckless acts on your scooter. Not only that, you also then fled the scene and tried to hide the fact that you had been there, effectively lying to both me and every pony else by omission. Scootaloo, I am very, very disappointed.
But sis! Rarity, she didn't...
I am very, very disappointed that we did not do enough to convince you to trust us with the truth.
Well, that was a plot twist.
Scootaloo, we are your friends. And a true friend is someone who you can trust to absolutely listen to you, to understand you, and to trust that you have always had the best intentions at heart in everything you do. Isn't that right, Twilight?
Right you are, Rarity.
This could have been much, much easier if you had just told us what had happened from the start, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right, Rarity. I'm sorry.
Apology most certainly accepted, darling. Now, run along and play with your friends.
Okay, thanks, Rarity.
That made me realize
But
there is very little Rarity Scootaloo interaction.
look out the window.
Like, not just in the show, in fan stuff too. Like, Scootaloo and Rarity, I think, are out of the 10 main characters, probably the two that interact the least. Yeah, definitely the two that interact the least. Yeah. Oh my god. Well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Still gonna go with it.
Oh, never mind about that, Twilight. My windows were due to be remodeled anyway. Can't let this boutique's look get old after all.
That oddly explains a lot. Well, I guess that's everything. I'll leave you be to get the rest of the boutique in order, Rarity.
Alright, thank you ever so much for all that you've done for me today, Twilight. It is most appreciated, I assure you. Take care!
See you around, Rarity. Dear Princess Celestia, I'm writing to you from a positively delightful party Pinkie has put on for Rarity, whose birthday is today.
Come on, Twilight. Let's dance the night away. Woo!
Shipping.
In a minute, Pinkie. Anyways, I don't know if you've already heard, but I'm now an official Ponyville investigator. Pretty neat, huh? I even got a little badge and everything.
Ooh, I know. Who's up for some shadow puppets?
Pinkie, we have hooves.
Oh, right.
Sometimes I really worry about Pinkie. Where was I? Oh, right. Anyway, we can talk more about that later. For now, I wanted to give you a friendship report.
Well, that was case 1 of my little investigations. Ignoring the screwing around.
I've learned 2 very valuable lessons about friendship that I'd like to share with you. First, I learned that honesty really is the best policy. If your friends are true friends, then they'll listen to and be understanding of anything you might need to tell them, even if it's not good. A lot of problems in life can be avoided in the long run just by being honest with others. Second, I learned that sometimes the best way to catch an adversary off guard is to show a little kindness and generosity. Even if someone's been unkind to you in the past, that doesn't mean that you should always be mean to them. An eye for an eye can lead just to an endless cycle of unhappiness. Who knows? Perhaps you might even get through to them. Maybe. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
So, yep, that is my little investigations. Case 1. Case 1. True Blue Scootaloo. So.
Attention, every pony. Attention! The Cutie Mark Crusaders would like to present the Crusaders Comedy Corner! A comedy act starring us, naturally, that's sure to make you laugh your cutie marks right off. Drum roll, please!
So, can I talk now? As I was trying to say... Yep, I knew those were freaking OCs. Anyway. Right, so as I was trying to say, aside from the screwing around, this
There the pony walks up to the cafe owner, who promptly looks at her and says, "Sweetie Belle, that's your cow." Oh, right. The owner says, "Hey, why the long face?" Long face. Get it? Get it? So, do we have our cutie marks yet? Huh? 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 Aww.
Can I talk now? Okay. Aside from the screwing around, that took a little under 4 hours. So, if we were to say...
Alright, every pony, gather around for the photo. Don't forget to smile. Ah! Sweetie Belle, get back!
So, you know, I got things to say.
Official pony investigator. Kind of has a certain ring to it, I suppose. And heck, I got a shiny new badge out of it too. Not so
You sound like Ash Ketchum.
Although, speaking of badges, I wonder whatever happened to that Canterlot investigative team.
Well, nope. This definitely isn't Ponyville either.
But how? The train goes right there from Canterlot.
Hey, don't look at me. You're the one with the map.
Map? I never had a map. For Celestia's sake, the train only has 2 stops.
Ugh, forget it. Let's just keep walking.
Oh well. Ponyville's usually pretty quiet, but I wonder what other cases I might get to solve in the future. I have a lot to learn as an investigator, but I'll do my best in whatever case comes next.
Watch in awe.
Huh? Okay, now can I talk? Am I going to be interrupted by anything else? No? Okay. So, aside from all the screwing around and my failures, I took about a little under 4 hours. So I would say that this game could probably be completed, and that was 4 hours in one sitting, by the way. So I would say this game could probably be completed if you were to, like, basically speed run it, and if you knew everything you were doing. I would say 3.5 hours at most to beat it, so pretty good playtime. So, anyway, aside from the errors that I pointed out and that little avoid glitch, this game was really good. And even if you guys watch me, actually, if you guys watch me play this, I recommend getting the game and trying out the cases in the future before you watch me play them or watch somebody else play them. Because I admit, if you know, once you played this sort of thing once or you've seen it be played once, it kind of ruins the game because you know what to do. And yeah, but I cannot wait for future cases. I'm definitely gonna be let's playing the future cases. Definitely gonna be enjoying them. This has been a really good game, and the demo it was pretty good, and then this made it even better. And yeah, I'm gonna, just in case of future stuff, I'm just gonna there. I will admit though, the voice acting was good. It was actually the voice quality in terms of the in terms of basically the volume occasionally being changed. Like, Pinkie Pie was constantly a little more muffled than everyone else. Rarity had that moment where she was really quiet for some reason, though maybe that was the music. And Sweetie Belle had an accent. I'm not sure if that was deliberate or if that was just the voice actress. Not calling it bad, just noticing things. And what else was I gonna say? Basically, if you didn't get the only flaws with this game I can find were the fact that it's apparently easy to sequence break, the little audio troubles that I mentioned, the void glitch, that's what I'm calling it from now on, and I think that's it, really. Like, Everything else was fine, really. Like, I can't really complain about anything in this game that is not just a complaint about either my own skills or just this sort of game genre in general. So, well, hit the. Ow! Okay, that was great. We hit the 4-hour mark less than 30 seconds ago, so I am now going to end this off here. This has been My Little Investigations. No, this has been RL Yoshi playing My Little Investigations. And we will see you next time.